5th grade at Cooley Christian School in West Salem. Today I would like to read a few poems by Shel Silverstein. The first one is True Story. This morning I jumped on my horse and went out for a ride, and some wild outlaws shot me in the side. So I crawled into a wildcat's cave to find a place to hide. But some pirates found me sleeping there, and soon they had me tied to a pole and built a fire under me. I almost cried, till a mermaid came and cut me loose and begged to be my bride. So I said I'd come back Wednesday, but I must admit I lied. Then I ran into a jungle swamp, but I forgot my guide. And I stepped into some quicksand, and no matter how I tried, I couldn't get out until I met a water snake named Clyde, who pulled me to some cannibals who planned to have me fried. But an eagle came and swooped me up, and through the air we flied. But he dropped me in a boiling lake, 1,000 miles wide. You'll never guess what I did then. I died. And that's why I forgot my homework. True story. The second poem is Pinocchio. Pinocchio, Pinocchio, that little wooden blokio. His nose, it grew an inch or two with every lie he spoke yo. Pinocchio, Pinocchio, thought life was just a joke yo, till that morning he met that cat and a fox in a long red cloak yo. They cried, "Come on, Pinocchio, we'll entertain the folk yo. On puppet strings you'll dance and sing from Timbuktu to Tokyo." Pinocchio, Pinocchio, got sold to a traveling shokyo, got put in a cage by a man in a rage, with a stick to give him a poke yo. So Pinocchio, Pinocchio, out of that cage he broke yo, to a land where boys just play with toys and cuss and fight and smoke yo. Pinocchio, Pinocchio, he finally awoke yo, with donkey ears and little boy tears, and his poor wooden heart was broke yo. So back home he ran Pinocchio, as fast as he could go yo. But his daddy he had gone to sea, so off went Pinocchio. But his daddy he gone to sea, so off went Pinocchio. Pinocchio, Pinocchio, he got quite a soakio when he lost his sail and got ate by a whale, and it looked like he was gonna croak yo. But Pinocchio, Pinocchio, a fire he did stoke yo inside that whale, who sneezed up a gale and blew him out in the smoke yo. Pinocchio, Pinocchio, next morning he awoke yo. He had no strings or puppety things, and his donkey ears had disappeared. And his nose, surprise, was the normal size, and his body felt fine, not made of pine. And he cried, "Oh joy, I'm a real boy, and everything's okie dokie-o." My third selection is No Thank You. No, I do not want a kitten, no cute, cuddly kitty poo. No more long hair in my cornflakes, no more midnight meowing mews. No more scratching, snarling spitters, no more sofas clawed to shreds. No more smell of kitty litter, no more mousies in my beds. No, I will not take that kitten. I've had lice and I've had fleas. I've been scratched and sprayed and bitten. I've developed allergies. If you've got an 8-ball taken, if you have a lion, that's fine. If you brought some walking bacon, leave him here, I'll treat him kind. If you have I'll have room for mice and gerbils. I have bed for boars and bats. But please take away that kitten, quick, before it comes a cat. Well, it is kind of cute at that. Finally, signals. When the light is green, you go. When the light is red, you stop. Well, what do you do when the light turns blue? When it's orange and lavender spots? Thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope you enjoyed Silverstein Selections.